this triangle is very valid for constitutions and Prakriti, which is what we are going to talk about more today. Now this is really patterns that we are observing. Patterns of hot and cold, patterns of light and heavy, patterns of snigdha and dry, that's oily and dry. Lot of places online, if you study in detail, they'll find the word moist and dry, but don't make it moist, use oily. Because wet and dry is different from oily and dry. Okay? It's always oily. So you find the commonalities in all of these and understand what is causing the imbalance and correct it. So that's the smartness. I think it's very clever. The strategy is very clever. Yes.
Sorry, sort of a tangent question, but I'm just really curious. So, Ayurvedic medicine goes back like 5,000 years, right? Like
that's what they say, 5,000 to 2,000.
Okay, so
2,500.
all of this was established basically by like observing the nature of people. Was there some like that? I mean, obviously there's like a lot of data.
Yes.
Because it's been around like forever. But like I guess like in the early days of like Ayurvedic medicine, it was just a lot of like observing of people and trying to like categorize and
So
like
you're already my favorite student because I love telling the story about how Ayurveda was really dreamed of. Okay, so it was like, there's this description that says that, as a people, people started collecting things. They started doing parigraha. A parigraha we talked about last time. They started collecting things. Because they collected things, they thought that, okay, I have something for a rainy day. They started getting a little lazy. They started getting obese. There were more diseases that came in. So all of these, gurus who were taking care of the people, like, what's happening to these people and where is our society going? And said, we have to correct this and we have to treat this. So then they said, what to do? Then they called a conference. And then they said that, okay, we'll have to go to the heavens to figure out the solution. So they go to Lord Indra. And Lord Indra is the king of the heavens. And he has his own physicians. And he refers to his physicians to teach these people. And his physicians are the Ashwini Kumars. And the Ashwini Kumars have Lord Dhanvantari as their guru. Lord Dhanvantari is the god of healing and god of Ayurveda. He's considered to be that. And he apparently got it from Brahma. And Brahma, they say, where did Brahma get it from? So Brahma did not write it, but he remembered Ayurveda. That's the idea, that he remembered it. Now what does that really mean? This is a myth, this is a mythological tale. What does this really mean? It means that the knowledge is there
always within us.
And it's within us. And that we have to relate with it. You have to sort of open up to the subtleties within us so that we can experience it. And these are all experiential, what I just described. Everyone was nodding, right?
Yeah.
It's experiential. It's just that they've clubbed together and put names on it. Some labels so we can talk about it easily. And all of these, they get clubbed into different properties that get, these are just three